is bad for all and mostly for bride house and for bride. And in the case of dowry, there's bride house pupils give some money and or furniture and all house items like fridge, coolers, AC and fans and almirahs and many other things which is used, but mostly pupils take money and give money. So, but it is good, not good, but it is not much problem for rich people and normal people. But who is a poor people, who is like a farmer and who don't have any job like private and government. So for who like means we take farmer. So if he wedding of his daughter, so in his wedding there's groom's family demand for 10 lakh rupees and but the farmer is not able to give 10 lakh rupees and still he give 10 lakh rupees, but he sell his house and his all what he have property he all sell. After that he have lot of loan. He take lot of loan, but the groom family has no problem. He happily take their dowry and they fun and they don't saw that people how is his life going and how is he invest his life properly. So it is very bad, we all know. But now our government already banned it in India, but India's some state like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and many others, there's dowry. If in wedding we don't take and give dowry, then that marriage is incomplete. It is our thinking. Means who take and give dowry. And when we take dowry, then it is very good for us. But when we wedding in our means when we wedding of our daughter and of our sister, at that time we thought that we give dowry. So at that time we thought and we happened. Our reactions, our all experience and gestures are only sad. You all know. And that's why no one want any girl in past and some people now. And in past there many things happened by boys to girls because they don't alive properly. It is man thing. And if they lie, then only people excuse him for all reasons. Means she is a daughter and she is a girl, so she never live happy because in her wedding we give a lot of money and it is not good. And if I have a son, then in his wedding I take a lot of money. So this is thinking. It is depend on thinking according to me. I thought if we change our thinking, then we can change whole world. But if there are two types of people. First is who is old thinker and first is who is model. New thinker people. So if we don't change our thing, then we have lot of things like dowry, it is BS and many other things we believe. So it is according to me incorrect thing, but in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar it is running up. still our government banned. So we, if we don't take and give dowry at that time, it doesn't matter that is boy and girl, both in both wedding, the spend money spent that equal, because when we belongs to any girl means a bride house, then at her wedding you saw many people who is normal and poor, who is take loan for her girl wedding. But if at that time you belong from a boy means a groom family, then you saw there no type of loan, because when they take dowry at that time whatever they spend in wedding, it is spent by that dowry. So according to me, that's why people hate to girls. And you heard a lot of stories, because when a girl which is belongs to a normal and a poor family, so she don't alive properly, and means his life, her life is wasted, because when she go to his law's house, at that time pupils means like their husband and mother-in-law, father-in-law demand for dowry, means now we bought a flat in Mumbai, and means I heard that case, so I tell you, like I wanna to bought a flat in Mumbai and Delhi and many other cities. Then they demand for a girl, to a girl, means she go to his house and go there, and then she take some money like a dowry. And you know what? That problem is happened only from words. Whatever our words means, if our dad give us some, means give a gift, means a car they give us, then we said to that our friends and family members, my dad gift. But when our father-in-law give to us anything like car, then we said it is dowry. If we said that it is gift, then it don't problem create. But it is all depend on our words. So we controls our words. And now I tell you how can be safe, and how can be save girls and their new system, means not new, old system, dowry. So first of all, it all problem happened by groom side, according to me, because groom parents and groom, because some boys is very greedy, so he don't know and understand the feeling of front of, who is sit on front of people, means bride house, they only saw their self, so that's why problem create. And if any boy said that I don't want to take any type of dowry, then their parents said no, what people said, if we don't take dowry and you do a government job, then people said that means our neighbors and relatives, his marriage is not good. Then, and if parents said to child, means a boy, we don't take dowry, at that time that uneducated boy and their family, all problem is why uneducated, because you saw many celebrities and many educated person who don't take dowry and who take a lot of money but called him gift, not a dowry. And second reason is depend on girls, because when she saw that if my father give all money to my future husband, then what, how do they run their house? So she easily said, "No, I don't want to this marriage. In that marriage, my father is like a beggar." So it is very serious problem in India, but it is compulsion. So according to me, you all know the chapter Bholi. It is in class 10. So in that chapter, that a girl who is uneducated and dumb, and she has no good opportunities for speak and study in school. But after some time in that area, in that village, a new school means a school opened. Then school manager said to his father that you drop your all children in my school, and he said okay. Then he go to his father, go to home. Then he asked to his wife that I send our daughters in school. Then she said, how do we how do we drop to Boli because she is uneducated and she is dumb. How do she speak and study? But his husband is sensible. Then he said, once we try, and his wife said okay. Then when after many years, Boli begin to speak, and she is not much educated, but yeah, enough means she is educated for their house, means their pupil, like all their house pupils, she is educated, but she don't say to any other that I am speaking and I am studying and I want to study to their family members, because she know her house, what their house pupils habits and their situations. So once his father go to a village, another village, then he saw a boy and said that is good for our our child Boli. Then she said, and his mother said, yeah, it is nice, and they demand, groom side people demand for 1000 rupees for dowry. But when the wedding start at that time, then the groom saw the Boli face. Then he said that she's ugly and very not so beautiful, and why I married to her. Then he said that give me 5000 rupees. Then I married. Otherwise I go from here with my all relatives and all pupils. Then he means Boli's father go to home, and when he come back, then they come with 5000 rupees. But his daughter Boli said no. If I married to him, but after some time he said to me more and more money, and if I go with her, then I don't live happy and my all family members. And then she said to his father, I live with you whole life and obey you as well as your all family members. And after hearing him, all family members and all relatives shocked, because she is not able to speak when they saw him. But now she speak, and it doesn't matter she speak in this story. That man who is writer of that story, he tell us that if we, according to me, I thought that if if we need, if we take, if we give money to groom's pupil, all money which is we take from loan, then if that's a mistake of girl, if she saw everything, then she said to his father, stop, I don't want to marriage. And it is very easy and simple because in this story that girl, how is that girl be saw, it is very simple. And if when it is uneducated and ugly, still she do that work which who educated persons, who is educated, who never do. Because in their wedding, if we saw and if we go there, then they take a lot of dowry. You know that. And when our government saw that, then they start a new act. We call it Dowry Act. So in Dowry Act, there's girls means a bride said go to police and said anything which happened wrong with her by their groom's family. So it groom's family like a accused and they arrested and take in custody of police. So it is good. I know that, but for those people like fraud girls, so it is incorrect because I saw a girl in my society. There's a bride who also said to his parents, means his mother-in-law and father-in-law, for doing work. She only sit and call to any other, and she don't give respect to his mother-in-law and father-in-law as well as his husband. So then once his father-in-law said that I go to police and I said everything, whatever you do. Then she said, okay, go. And when they go to police, at that time she also go with him and say, whatever he said means his father-in-law, and but she said wrong. He said no, that is wrong. But what he can do? She said that he speak wrong and he also torture me for take loan and take dowry from your house because we want a new house. Otherwise, we don't take you in our home. And they also torture me. After hearing this word, police is come in anger and he arrests to his father-in-law. And his husband do nothing because if he do, then she said that if you do anything, then I arrested you too. Then it is his compulsion to don't bail off his father, real father. You know, so for those girls and bride, it is incorrect. But we can't do anything. So I thought that if you go for any relation like wedding relation, then you check all things of girls, and if you go from girls side, then you check all things of boys because he is educated or not. If he is educated, then he don't demand for dowry. So it doesn't matter he and she, anyone educated, then you live with him happily. And if I said to girls that if you don't educated and you don't study well, then the pupil of groom side also torture you and demand a lot of dowry. If you means in our India, you know that government job has a lot of importance. So if you do any government job, then if you don't give dowry, still you do marriage and very properly. But if you don't study well and you do only homeworks only and kitchen works and many other, then you never live happy and they only force you for and torture you for dowry. So according to me, if you study, then it is never that time never come when your father is take loan for you. So according to me, I only said you that you study well and well because of your father and your family. And if if I said to boys, so I said that in your wedding you don't take any type of dowry. Yeah, you said that gift, but you don't said that I want to fridge, I want to AC, whatever bright side people give you, you happy in that. Because if you do any government job and any type of job, then why you need that all things? So, and it is our government banned, you all of you know that. So why? And if we go to road for stop it, then government already stopped, then it is no use. Then I thought that if we educated, then nothing just like that situation. So please study well and that's all according to me. Thanks for listening carefully.